One of the reasons for the festive period is because there's a lot of time for family. That's if you're not working. But it's also a time for families to come together and create lasting memories and take lots of pictures as well. Now, Itoro Ugorji is the CEO and team lead at the Baby Lounge. If you've used that service before, you know they're very nice, and they have this really nice, very nice nannies as well. And a leading provider of innovative solution to childcare. Now, she will be giving us tips on how to nurture family bonds this season. And sometimes this season looks like it's a very stressful season for people, especially for mothers, trying to run after kids and provide food on one side, 3 meals on one side, and then, trying to maintain the house. And, but it can be a pretty stressful period, but it can also be a very good period. But how do you make the best of family time during Christmas, New Year, any festive period?
Actually, it's the perfect opportunity to bond. It is, and from the most mundane activities. So just get the children involved in your regular routine. So simple activities, seemingly simple activities like your grocery shopping is an opportunity. About this time, there's a lot of shopping, going on. So involve the children in, being part of, that activity. Grocery shopping, picking up gifts for the family, setting up the family, Christmas tree. You'll be amazed at how excited the children would be to go into the open market. It's an opportunity to also have those conversations. So it's not about, the quantity of time, it's about the quality of time you spend with
So
them.
how do you balance, in a city like Lagos that is really busy, stress levels can be very high, even during the festive period. So how do you create a balance? Because sometimes after all the shopping, I know it sounds very nice, go grocery shopping like you called it, and let's say you buy fish and meat and all those things, you have to clean them up. So it looks like it's a lot of work, especially for mothers, like we said before. How do you ensure that you balance it out, the stress with the family time and also trying to get time to rest as well?
It's actually the attempts to try to balance that is very frustrating. How about integrating? So it's no longer, and we're shifting from work-life balance to work-life integration. So instead of attempting, to just juggle all those balls and ensure that none drops, you would definitely drop a couple. There's nothing wrong in dropping and picking them up and back up. So it's, like I said, it's about integrating, those activities, getting the children. Of course, it has to be age appropriate. And in integrating those activities, right, it's important that you never take your eyes off safety and security. So even when you're getting the children involved in the shopping and the kitchen activities, it's also important that you keep them, safe. Now, you would think it's very overwhelming. It's about, doing this in bits. So little tiny steps. So first take them, to the stores, ensure they pick the things, put them into the carts themselves. You'll be amazed at how much help they could actually be.
So it's just those little things, because one of the things that we've heard several times is you hear of all these family getaways and all of that, which can be pretty expensive.
Absolutely.
Some people are going off to Dubai, some are saying that we're going out of Lagos, and at the end of the day you see that the family has spent so much money. But you are saying that you can stay in a particular location, which could be at home, and create all these little timeouts for the family itself.
Definitely. Bonding doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be extravagant. It doesn't have to be. It's about creating memories, beautiful memories. And beautiful memories could be, having that conversation, okay, or getting involved in that activity with the children. It's about the kids this time.
Yeah.
Remember, you're not creating the memories for yourself. It's about the children. So what are they happy doing? You'll be amazed that all the kids want is to have those conversations with you, is to have, to do those activities with you, which they typically do not do, because most times they're in school, you drop them off in a hurry, you're dashing to work. So how about, you know, even the drive from school? How about, you know, playing an audio book, for example, and you listen to the stories together and you laugh together. You share those moments together.
These are little bonding moments. Now, one of the things that I also find, I mean, I'm a father myself, is that during these festive periods, daddies just like to sleep while, while all the bonding is going on with mommy and the kids and all of that. How do you get fathers involved? Because I think it's another key issue. One of the things I also find during this time is when I'm trying to rest and the kids are disturbing, I can just yell, be quiet, or go out of the room, or go and play with your mom, or, you know, just how do you ensure that this integration is the full family and not that one person is left out or one person would rather just be sleeping and all of that, but everybody gets involved, especially the fathers?
So meal times, how about everybody, you know, partakes of that meal together? How about, you know, waking daddy up with a cup of coffee?
Nice, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Okay, so wake daddy up with a cup of coffee.
How about so bringing a book over to daddy, you know, to read with you?
Yeah, okay. So these are little things that can then happen within the house situation that can then create
absolutely
good engagement.
How about daddy doing the drop-offs?
Okay, so the drop-offs as well, very nice. Okay, so closer to when it then comes to sitting together and all these kinds of engagement, what would be the expected outcome at the end of the day for the entire family?
So definitely well-balanced children. You know, I normally say, you know, the kids cannot be 5-year-olds again. They cannot be 3-year-olds again. So when you miss that time with them, you would never get it back. So make it count. It's so important. You'll be amazed that, you know, the memories growing up is all these children have. And those memories are very critical foundations to the adults that they become.
Which is really, really key. I mean, you're saying things that I'm sure is resonating with a lot of parents right now, because 1 minute your child is 1 year old, and then the next minute they're 5 and they're 10.
So fast.
They grow up really fast. Before you know, they're teenagers.
Yes.
And all of that. There's something that you said which I thought was significant, having conversations and, you know, getting your kids to speak, especially during this period. Do you look at engaging the kids one-on-one, one after the other, or together?
Both. You know, for the one-on-one, they typically will be the ones, you know, who start off those conversations. Yeah. You want to think back at how many times you've had to shush and shut the kids up unknowingly because you're busy or you're engrossed. Can we just reduce the phone times or the times we spend on our gadgets this season?
Very important. I think that this is that's very instructive. Even for all parents as well. You know, get rid of those phones and those devices. Focus on the kids and have some good bonding time. Thank you so much, Itoro, for joining us this morning.